El Salvador needs financial help, and the IMF is going to help them with that $1.4 billion loan, but they're asking for them to completely scale it down, which is that is, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, but this is a pretty big deal, especially when you have other countries, like Japan, Russia, America, trying to come out with their Bitcoin reserves as well, right? But this is where the decouplement will happen in crypto, and a lot of people are going to not understand what happened, right? Let's talk about why the IMF did this. And remember what I said in the past about how Ripple is deeply penetrated with the IMF, and the IMF trumps everything, like this SEC lawsuit. Like realistically, this is not how they go about it. But if like the IMF wanted this thing gone, they would have had this thing gone, right? But the thing is, it will be gone on its own with the legal fight with Ripple and Victory. But the IMF just trumps all of this, and you see, El Salvador scaling back so they could get money from the IMF. Like the IMF is a very big organization, which we have dissected to the T in previous videos. If you're new to my channel, go search them up, please. I'll leave some in the description down below. But I mean, they got so much power, it is ridiculous. Okay, so let's talk about why they did this, right? Because they want control, they want stability, they want to manage the risk, right? The IMF has always been about financial stability. Remember, we always talk about that. And in their eyes, Bitcoin is like the complete opposite. It's volatile, it's unpredictable. One thing for you guys to take away, and like literally concrete this in your brain, the unpredictability with Bitcoin and Ethereum when it comes to fees are probably the number one drive, like that pushes institutions away from using it as a payment system.
So if fintech are disrupting the financial system, we should be able to see it in the remittances market. Not surprisingly, in recent years, we have seen many predictions about the disruption of the remittance market. Many people said the disruptions was just around the corner. So all those narratives involved three materializations of fintech. The first materialization is Bitcoin and the underlying technology that made it possible, which is the blockchain. Those were the boldest predictions, and also the predictions that failed most miserably, the Bitcoin and blockchain. So the initial articles argue that transactions even would be able to be done instantaneously at a very tiny fraction of the original cost. Nowadays, we know that that narrative did not pan out.
And that is something that you could never control. But the thing is, with XRP, you have predictability when it comes down to fees, right? And it's very minimal. You could have Bitcoin do one transaction for $100 and then get stuck on the network, or do another one for $3. Again, it's all over the place. Don't ever listen to anybody that says it could be solved, because it cannot be solved. It cannot be solved. They've attempted it so many times. Okay, it just logically, and Bitcoin can never scale due to network congestions. They haven't fixed that. They will not fix that.